And here we go. We are ready to install the front brakes on this square body truck. And we have everything laid out here and ready so you can see all the components that go together. Those are the two brake rotors that came out of the truck. There was nothing wrong with them. They were nice and straight and ready to go. So we just cleaned them up. We wire wheeled surfaces and we cleaned up the bearings. There was one bearing that was bad, so we replaced the bearing and the race. The rest of the bearings were fine. We gave the front calipers a slick red paint job to kind of match the rear drums. As you can see, there was nothing wrong with the calipers. We cleaned them up, we checked them out, and they're perfect. So if we move along right here, you can see the two front brake hoses along with some of the brake hardware, nuts and bolts and cotter pins and things like that. And here are the metallic brake shoes, brake pads should I say. They're going to go with it. So we're going to install these front brakes on this nice chassis that is ready to go. Look at how cool that looks. Now it's got the new Monroe shocks, the lowering springs, and everything nice and detailed. And we got everything ready to install this front and do this front brake job. So here we go. Okay, let's grab this front brake rotor and let's install it. Now we're going to install the brake shoes with the caliper. This is the inboard pad. It's got this nice clip on there. And we're going to set it in place right there. This is the outer shoe. One thing that I like to do with the outer shoe, or should I say pad, you see this movement here and the slack that it has that makes it kind of rattle when you're going down the road. So the way to get rid of that rattle is, see this little tab here and here. What you do is you can slightly bend them in and then make it nice and snug. Snug, not slug. So what I do is I tap it right here with the hammer here and bend it in slightly. And that's how I get it nice and snug so that it will not rattle. Yep. Now that it's in there, there's no more slack. See that? It's nice and snug. And now we slide it over the rotor and the spindle. Click, click, nice and snug right there. It uses a Allen style bolt with an L like this. I think it's the size of 3/8. So there you go. Need to make sure your bleeder is up, so that you know that you got the right ones, the right side. If your bleeder ends up in the bottom, it's no good. You'll never get the air out. So the bleeder needs to be on the top. So there we go. Next thing we've got to do is to get our brake hose in place. And I have those two brake hoses. I already mixed them up, so I don't know which one's left or right, but we're gonna find out real quick because only one will fit the proper way. So let me see. So this one goes right here like so. And I think, you know what, I think I grabbed the right one first time. Goes around right there. Okay. Let me grab the bolt. It's a specialized bolt that goes with it. And a brass washer that looks like that. Goes right here. Brass washer at the bottom, brass washer on the top. Brass washer. It's just kind of hard to get back here with the wrench and hold the other side of the bolt. So now the hose goes right through here. And that's the back part of that hose. There you go, nice and tight. So that takes care of that. So that takes care of this side of the front brakes. And let me show you the final product. Move all that stuff out of the way. So let me bring you from this side. Got the brand new brake hose. All the suspension components. Except for the steering linkage, which I'm still detailing and getting it ready. We're gonna put that on soon, and the gearbox. So check it out and see how nice this looks now that it's, keep that out of the way, now it's all together. Check that out. Nice, beautiful Monroe shocks, the painted calipers with everything detailed, the lower end springs, you know, the brand new upper and lower A-arm bushings, the brand new upper and lower ball joints, everything graced, everything ready to go on this side. The other side is going to be just the same. I will not going to be boring you with that. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to put in the steering linkage and the gearbox. So let's continue to do this, putting together this whole front end suspension. Let me give you a final close-up here so you can see what it looks like. Look at how beautiful and nice all that looks. Everything nice and detailed, ready to last another 100 years probably. Everything brand new, everything that wears out is brand new on this front end. So let's put together now the other side, and now after that we're going to put on the steering linkage and gearbox. I got all the steering linkage, all the tie rod ends in the center link, and all the steering linkage assembly, all disassembled, cleaned up, and painted. And that's what it looks like. It's a real good shape. There's no slack in any of those components. So I went ahead and took everything apart and cleaned it and made it look really nice. So check that out, guys. It looks beautiful and awesome. So we're gonna install all that right now on the chassis, and this is gonna pretty much, it's gonna complete the steering linkage assembly part of the steering. I had already earlier installed the gearbox. There's the original gearbox. There was really nothing wrong with it, so I had cleaned it up and made it spotless and shot some paint on it. So that's what it looks like. So let's continue to work on this and put all this together to have the complete steering system done. So here we go. We're gonna start by installing this idler arm right here that I have in my hand. Get on my little stool here so you can see what I'm doing. So it comes with a bracket, and everything's loose right now so that I can adjust anything, if anything needs to be done. And I just rub my bolt. And here we go. Goes in these holes right here. Came out really nice. It's like brand new. This is an unwearing item. It doesn't have anything to wear out except these holes here sometimes. But unless it gets in an accident, this thing always kind of survives. So let me lay that right there. I finally got this tie rod ends and everything sorted out the way they go, so it took me a little bit. So let's go ahead and continue to tighten down on these tie rod ends. So we got all that tightened up with the cotter pins on that side too. This tighten up on this side also. I think I just need to work on the right outer tie rod and put a cotter pin in it. So that's the right outer tie rod assembly, inner and outer, the center link right in the middle there, the gearbox and with its pitman arm and the outer inner and outer tie rod for this side. So the whole suspension, it's all together now. Give you a real close up there. And it looks really nice. Everything like brand new, actually better than new, because I don't think the factory did any of this detail work that we have done on this vehicle, on this square body truck. There you go. Look at all that beauty. Idler arm, everything attached. Let me know what you think, guys, about this frame. I think this is gonna conclude the assembly on this frame, other than a little few odds and ends here and there. But we took it all the way down. We put it on the rotisserie. We made a rotisserie for it. You can see it in the other videos. You can see all the other videos too, how we wire wheel the whole thing, took every nut and bolt out of it, took the differential out, primer the frame, painted the frame and all its components, suspension, brakes, shocks, same thing with the diff in the back here. Everything better than new, everything ready to go. The next thing is we're gonna start working on the body on this truck. We appreciate you guys that are watching these videos. I know sometimes it could be kind of a, monotonous, but I was hoping that by showing everything in detail, that some of you or whomever's putting together anything close to this kind of a truck, I think 73 to 87, if this can help someone, and if this videos can encourage someone on getting on their projects. As one guy said, the project ain't gonna get done by itself, so you need to work on it. So here you have it, guys. After this, we're gonna take a little break from this truck here. I got other projects that I gotta do, and I gotta jump back on. But then after this, we're gonna start working on the body. Gonna start working on the cab. We're gonna build a rotisserie for it and work on the cab as far as all the rest that it has on it. So let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for all the subscribers, and thanks for all the new subscribers. I'm trying to get there, and I'm trying to put out some good content so that it can probably help someone that is building a similar truck. So let me know what you think in the comments, and thank you for watching all these videos. I know it's a lot of them on this truck, but I'm trying to give as much information as it could be useful to you. So you guys have a great day, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep on watching. Have a great day.